Hello, hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark, and I'm honestly so happy you're here with us today. If you love learning English in a simple, natural, and enjoyable way, then you are in exactly the right place. Today's lesson is going to be super useful, super practical, and yes, very, very important for speaking correct English. So, before we begin, please take one quick second to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our lessons. Trust me, today's lesson will help you a lot.
And hi everyone, I'm Rose, and I'm so excited to be here with you too. Really, I love lessons like this because we are talking about small English words that look easy, but they can completely change the meaning of a sentence. And when learners understand them clearly, their English becomes much stronger and much more natural.
That's true. And today we are going to learn three powerful words: must, mustn't, and needn't.
Yes, these three words are short, but wow, they can cause a lot of confusion, especially mustn't and needn't. Many learners think they are similar, but actually their meanings are very different.
Exactly. So today, Rose and I are going to explain everything slowly, clearly, naturally, and with lots of examples. So by the end of this lesson, you will feel much more confident using them.
So take a deep breath, relax, maybe grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's enjoy this lesson together.
Let's go. Number one, let's begin with must. Okay, let's start with must. This word is used when we think something is necessary, important, or required.
Yes, when you feel that something is not just a choice, but something that really should happen, you often use must. For example, I must study tonight. You must call your mother. We must leave now. She must finish her work.
So when I say, I must study tonight, I mean studying is important. It is necessary. Maybe I have an exam tomorrow. Maybe I am behind in my work. Maybe I promised myself I would do it. The point is, it feels strong.
Exactly. Must is stronger than just saying it's a good idea. It gives the feeling of real necessity. Let's hear a few more. I must drink more water. We must be careful. You must listen to this advice. He must go to the doctor.
And sometimes must shows a personal decision. For example, I must clean my room. That means no one is forcing me, maybe, but I personally feel it is necessary.
Yes, and sometimes it can show a rule or obligation too. For example, passengers must wear seatbelts. Students must submit their homework on time. Visitors must show identification.
So already we can say this: must equals necessary, important, or required. That's the basic meaning.
2. The structure of must. Now let's look at grammar. But don't worry, it's very easy. The structure is subject plus must plus base verb. Examples: I must go. You must wait. She must study. They must leave.
Very important point. After must, we use the base form of the verb. Not I must to go, she must goes, we must going. No, no, no.
Yes, please no. After must, just use the simple base verb. Correct. I must go. She must go. We must go.
So, no to, no s, no ing. Just the verb. That makes must nice and simple.
3. When do we use must?
There are a few very common ways we use it. A. Personal necessity. When you feel something is important. I must finish this report tonight. I must remember his birthday. We must save more money. I must stop eating so much sugar.
Ah, yes, that last one, I know that feeling.
B.
Strong advice. When you strongly recommend something, you must watch this movie. It's fantastic. You must read this book. You must visit that city one day. You must try this cake.
Here, must does not mean law or official rule. It means strong recommendation. You are saying, this is so good, so important, so worth it.
C. Rules and official obligations. When something is required by rules, employees must wear their badges. Drivers must stop at a red light. Students must not cheat. Visitors must sign in first.
So, sometimes must comes from our own feeling, and sometimes it comes from an outside rule. 4. Is must present or past? This is a very important grammar point. We usually use must for the present or future, not for the past. For example, I must go now. We must finish this today. She must visit her grandmother tomorrow.
But what about yesterday? What about last week? What about last night? Then we usually use had to.
Yes, for past necessity, English usually uses had to. Examples: I had to go to the bank yesterday. She had to work late last night. We had to wait for an hour. He had to leave early.
So this is wrong. I must go yesterday. And this is correct. I had to go yesterday.
Let's compare them. I must study tonight. I had to study last night. We must leave now. We had to leave early yesterday.
That's one of the biggest grammar points in this lesson. Must equals present/future necessity. Had to equals past necessity. Simple and important. Now let's talk about mustn't.
All right, now things get really interesting. Let's move to mustn't.
Yes, and everyone listening, please pay close attention here because this is one of the most commonly misunderstood words in English.
Mustn't means do not do it. It means it is necessary not to do something.
Exactly. It shows prohibition, strong warning, or something that is not allowed.
Examples: you mustn't touch that. We mustn't be late. He mustn't forget the keys. Students mustn't cheat in exams.
So when someone says you mustn't touch that, they do not mean you don't have to touch that. No, they mean don't touch it. That's very important.
7. The structure of mustn't. The grammar is also easy. Subject plus mustn't plus base verb. Examples: I mustn't forget. You mustn't go. She mustn't touch. They mustn't enter.
Again, the same rule. After mustn't, use the base verb. No extra changes. 8. When do we use mustn't? A. Prohibition. When something is forbidden. You mustn't park here. Visitors mustn't feed the animals. You mustn't use your phone during the exam.
B. Strong warning. When something is dangerous. You mustn't touch the fire. Children mustn't play with matches. You mustn't drive so fast.
C. Strong reminder to yourself. When something is very important not to forget. I mustn't forget her birthday. We mustn't miss the train. You mustn't lose that document.
So the feeling of mustn't is strong. It is not casual. It is serious.
Yes, when you hear mustn't, hear this in your mind. Stop. Don't do that. It's important not to do it. 9. Now let's move to needn't.
Now we have the third one, needn't. And this word means something very different from mustn't.
Yes, needn't means it is not necessary. That's all. It does not mean forbidden. It does not mean wrong. It just means there is no need. Examples. You needn't hurry. I needn't go today. She needn't bring any food. We needn't wait here.
For example, you needn't wash the dishes. I already washed them. That means washing the dishes is unnecessary now.
So the feeling here is softer, calmer, more relaxed. It's like saying, it's okay, don't worry, you don't have to do that.
10. The structure of needn't. Just like the others, the structure is simple. Subject plus needn't plus base verb. Examples. I needn't worry. You needn't come. He needn't pay. They needn't wait.
Again, simple verb after it. Easy.
11. Needn't and don't need to. Now here is something useful. In many situations, needn't and don't need to mean the same thing. For example, you needn't come early. You don't need to come early. We needn't clean the room. We don't need to clean the room.
Both are correct. Both mean it is not necessary. In everyday speaking, many people use don't need to more often, but needn't is still correct and very useful, especially in grammar lessons and careful English.
So if you hear either one, remember the meaning is about lack of necessity.
12. The biggest confusion, mustn't versus needn't. Okay, everyone, this is the most important part of the whole lesson. Ready?
Yes, because if you understand this one part clearly, you will avoid a huge mistake in English. Mustn't equals do not do it. Needn't equals you do not have to do it. That's the difference.
Let's say it again because it's so important. Mustn't means don't do it. Needn't means it's optional.
Let's compare. Example 1. You mustn't go, meaning do not go. You needn't go, meaning it is not necessary to go. Example 2. You mustn't touch the pictures, meaning don't touch them. You needn't clean the windows, meaning cleaning them is unnecessary. Example 3. We mustn't be late, meaning being late is unacceptable. We needn't hurry, meaning there is enough time.
Wow, what a difference. One means don't, the other means no need.
Yes, and many learners mix them because both are negative forms, but the meanings are not the same at all. Think like this. Mustn't equals prohibition. Needn't equals lack of necessity.
13. Everyday, real-life examples. Let's make this very real with daily life examples. At home, I must clean my room today. You mustn't leave the stove on. We needn't cook dinner because there is food in the fridge. At school, students must do their homework. Students mustn't talk during the exam. You needn't bring your books tomorrow. At work, I must finish this email before lunch. Employees mustn't share their passwords. You needn't come in early tomorrow. While traveling, you must show your passport. You mustn't open this door. We needn't take a taxi. The hotel is close.
See? These words are everywhere in real English. You can use them at home, at work, at school, when traveling, in rules, in advice, in warnings, in ordinary conversation, everywhere.
14. Common mistakes learners make. Let's now fix some common mistakes. Mistake 1. Using to after must. Wrong. I must to go. Correct. I must go. Mistake 2. using must for the past. Wrong. I must finish it yesterday. Correct. I had to finish it yesterday. Mistake 3. Confusing mustn't and needn't. Wrong understanding. You mustn't come tomorrow. Some learners think this means you don't need to come tomorrow. No, that is wrong. Correct meaning. You mustn't come tomorrow means do not come tomorrow. You needn't come tomorrow means it is not necessary to come tomorrow.
That is why this topic is so important. One small word can totally change the meaning of what you say. 15. Listen to the feeling. Now, let's talk about the emotion and feeling of these words, because that helps a lot when speaking naturally. I must call her tonight. This feels strong and serious. I mustn't forget her birthday. This feels like a warning to myself. I needn't worry. This feels calm and relaxed.
So grammar has feeling too. It's not only rules, it's also voice, emotion, intention. Must sounds firm. Mustn't sounds strict. Needn't sounds gentle and relaxed.
16. Quick summary. Let's make everything simple one more time. Must equals necessary. Mustn't equals don't do it. Needn't equals not necessary. Had to equals past necessity.
If you remember just that, you already understand the heart of the lesson.
17. Final encouraging examples. Let's end with a few motivating examples. I must improve my English. I mustn't give up. I needn't be afraid of grammar.
Oh, I love that. Let's say those again because they are beautiful and useful. I must improve my English. I mustn't give up. I needn't be afraid of grammar.
That's the spirit.
My friends, thank you so much for learning with us today. I hope this lesson helped you clearly understand the difference between must, mustn't, and needn't. These are small words, but once you understand them, your English becomes much more accurate and much more natural.
Yes, and remember, don't rush. Learn slowly, repeat the examples, make your own sentences, and use them in real life. That is how English becomes part of you.
And please don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Your support really helps us continue making lessons for you, and we love having you here with us.
Also, tell us in the comments, can you make one sentence with must, one with mustn't, and one with needn't? We would love to read your examples.
That would be amazing.
Take care, everyone.
Keep learning.
Keep smiling.